Like, if they had Typhoon in their extra deck, I don't know why they waited for their opponent to set off Black Witch. Personally, I wouldn't. I'd be like, that card's irrelevant. It does nothing to the game state. I'm going to continue playing. I don't care. I know there's a judge there, which like kind of sucks, because the judge could be like, wait for your opponent to resolve the cards, play properly, but nope. Bam! Detach! Bounce! Battle! Pow! I'm going for game. You can't stop me. Pot of Prosperity for 6 to Ash it. Hey, I know this guy. It's Connor Kelly. Okay, so... Bro, what is this? I'm about to say, there's no shot they play with their deck over here and their graveyard over here. They do! They actually do that. What? Activate first movement solo, go summon out Refrain. I'm about to start doing this too. I'm about to catch my opponents off guard with where my stuff is. Okay, so first movement solo, go special. That's fine. I'm confused on what they're asking the judge for here. Maybe they're asking to see what it does, because it's a foreign copy. Okay, sure. So, go ahead. Search. Bro, a lefty. Now, it's like fine to be a lefty, but their deck is here, and their graveyard's over here. Like, that's crazy. Wait, that's not their grave. Never mind. That is their deck. Never mind. I got confused because Lorenzo was using those same sleeves as the main deck last round. Never mind. That's fine. So, activate. Fuse off. Bring out Botcha. And then 1, 2, 3. Summon from deck. Scale. That's good. And then, also, I don't know if Pot of Prosperity is correct in this deck over Desires. Desires seems kind of crazy. Pot of Prosperity does also hurt your follow-up too. Well, okay. They're going to go ahead and summon out the Shapina, because then they have Refrain to go dump. And then Shapina can add back. People who ash the pot. I don't know. Ashing a Pot of Prosperity does sound a little bit crazy. Like, I'm definitely just saving it for, like, the Ostinato. Or maybe saving it for the Couplet Scale effect. Try to stop them from being able to get to a fusion play. I've never seen someone not get punished for ashing a pot. Never seen someone not... Yeah. People always get punished for ashing the pots. Unless if it's against, like, Flu. Like, if it's game 2 or game 3 and my opponent goes, activate Pot of Prosperity, bam, I'm ashing out with the quickness. Your Eagle can resolve if you have it. That's fine. I'm not getting hit with your Harpy's Featherstorm shenanigans. That ain't happening. So now, bring out Flowering, and they're going to go New Chain Link, Botcha, Special Summon back out. Yeah, I can't use Concerto because they're under Pot of Prosperity. So special effect to add back the Soprano. It's cool to see Melodious seeing serious play. It's always cool to see old terrible archetypes get new lease on life. Yeah, I do like it. Oh, they bounce back Botcha. Like, I remember Melodious, like, I don't remember if I made a video on it or not, but I remember talking about this deck in 2014. It was a horrible deck. But the one card, the Aria was a crazy card. It's a crazy card. Okay, so they drew Poplar. Hey, I see Nib in the hand. They played around Nib very well by making an early Flowering. So I'm pretty sure that was on Summon 4 that they made that. So well played. Flu is the exception, but if game 1 you ash a pot, you're trolling. I agree. But maybe they also don't know the deck. Maybe they're like, yo, I don't know what any of these cards do. Let me just ash the pot and pray it's enough. Well, it's whatever, right? Losing game 1's happen. You got to be able to hit that backdoor 2-0. So game 2, they're going to go Wanted, search out Black Witch, and draw phase. Now main phase, discard Flamebird, summon Black Witch, effect to go set. That's fine, set original. Melodious does play a lot of hand traps though. So set original. Anything there? Nope. Activate original. No Ash. Okay. We still have no Veiler, no Moonlit, no Imperm. Search Poplar, summon Poplar, no Drool. Okay, so I mean, no Orange Light. So I guess the last real thing is like Nib. That's like the last hand trap to really worry about at this point. Is like Nib. That deck can't play Bestials because it puts a body on field, which means they can't use any other power spells or couplet effect to search. So that is tough. That is tough. Yeah, I mean, it's just Nib at this point. And we could definitely play around that. We could just spell Trap Zone Oak. Or Snake Eye Diabolister. Never mind. They play that card. My bad. A lot more people have started playing this card. Link off Poplar. Make Anima. Poplar effect spell Trap Zone. Yup, spell Trap Zone itself. And then go Ash on itself plus Poplar. Bring out Flame Burge. I guess we could go into Oak still if we want to get that in rotation and then go into Flame Burge. Maybe that's what they're thinking about. No, okay, they just bring out Flame Burge. It's good. Wait, are they not under Pot since it was ashed? No, I mean, okay, so last game, when they activate Pot of Prosperity, you're still under part of it. Like, you still can't draw the turn that you activate it. Because, like, they didn't negate activation, they just negated the effect. So, like, that part still applies. But now, we're gonna go Flame Burge, Anima, Link off. And then can't make IP because it's Anima. I wonder if they know what line they're going for here. We're gonna make Hida. I was gonna say, because at the end of the day, this really is just one Black Witch. Like, this isn't like some crazy combo. Like, this is something that like probably should have come up for us at least once in the tournament so far. Okay, so now we're at this point. Princess, yeah. Princess summon out Flame Burge. I'm so confused what we're doing. You should be able to still draw it, negates the effect. Nah, you can't. Because it negates effects. Pot of Prosperity says the turn you activate this card. Not the turn that you resolve this card's effect or anything like that. It doesn't say, like, also for the rest of the turn you cannot draw. So you just can't do it. Extravagance. If you Ash Extravagance, you can still draw. You can still draw off that. Fairly certain, like 99% sure. But make Appollousa. Okay. And then... Yeah, look at them. They said, I don't want the dice on it. Let's go! Shout out Connor Kelly. Tell him, I don't want it there. I don't want it there. Tell him. I don't want to give him free info. Tell him. Tell him. Wow, and the judge said keep it there. Wow, L Judge. W Connor. L Judge. L Judge. Not following standard protocol. Gotta hate to see it. Snake Eye Diabolister, Spell Trap Zone, Special Summon out. Okay. I mean, I still don't know what combo we're trying to go for here. I'm not gonna lie. Is this just make IP pass? And then have Divine Temple to summon out Flame Burge? Like, this definitely could have been done better. Like, this definitely could have been done better. For sure. Oh, we have Oak in hand. Okay. 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 That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. My bad. W Connor. Hey, like I said, W Connor. W Connor. What can I say? What can I say? Flame Burge, target IP. Yup. Now we can link off. We can make a Nightmare Phoenix, that way Appollousa can't be destroyed by battle. We can make a Raging Phoenix in the World Seas, that way they can't go to battle and try to beat over. Reasonably. Okay, so we make Nightmare Phoenix, leave the World Sea stuff in the extra deck. Then We'll go set, set. Oh no. Ha! Shout out to skill drain. Shout out to a cross out. We probably should have won a draw before we set. It probably won't matter. Unless we draw another back row card. But it's realistically just another blank. Okay, pass. I get that, but the effect of the card is negated. I've asked judges about this, and multiple sims have let me. And I promise it doesn't work that way. Like I put that on my baby mother's father. It doesn't work that way. But okay, now we have Princess in Graveyard. We have Flamebirds for IP. We have Appollousa with the Nightmare Phoenix pointed to it. We might have a Floodgate. We might have Crossout though. Might have Imperm. Could have any of that. So now they're gonna go ahead, banish. So banish 6. Look at the top 6. Wait, what to say? Hold on, I was about to say their extra X in the wrong spot. Okay, banish. Look, yeah, they're used to having it on the other side. Deep dive. They grab Imperm. I don't know. I guess it depends what they have in hand, because I have a pretty good read that they're going to cross out this Imperm, right? Yeah, I was going to say, like, I have a pretty good read they have crossed it if they have 2 set cards post side deck. So I don't know if that was the correct choice realistically. But it may have just had to have been the choice with their hands, so I don't know. Orange question mark. Baby mother's father, on God, said, here you go, you can't draw. Okay, I'll copy paste that so that way you can, here they go. Copy paste the message that it blocked. First movement solo, bring out Arya. That card's a force to be reckoned with. That card is tough. Now we can't SP them, we can't Princess them. If we play Underworld Goddess, we can still Underworld Goddess them, but we do play Snake Eye Diabolistar, so we probably play Hope Overture, so we probably don't play that. Activate Couplet, and then normal out Refrain. Interesting, so we don't Couplet search first. Oh, because we didn't have anything to search. Normal Refrain effect, Appollousa stop it. And now they're going to activate Fusion Spell. Chain D-Barrier. Oh, Chain Cosmic. That's a pretty good one. Banish the couplets. That way they can't fuse off with it. Force them to use a card from hand. And now that won't rescale itself. So use Refrain plus Refrain. Summon out Botcha. And then we can go Botcha 1, Refrain 2. Summon from deck. Scale. Okay. So 1, 2. Yeah. Well, I guess you Botcha 2. Yeah, never mind. You definitely don't Refrain 2. You definitely Botcha 2 because they can't Appo it. Yup. Can't stop that. Oh no, they might Appo it. They should probably take a read. Oh, never mind. They actually know. Nice. Nice. So special. We could go for like it probably is just Soprano to add back and then have the effect of fuse again set up. I think it just has to be. I think it just has to be at least. I was gonna say they're like second questioning themselves, but I think it just has to be that. Okay. So summon that out. Wait. But they won't get the add back, because it misses timing. Yeah, it misses timing to add back, but they do need something to fuse with. So, summon out IP, effect. Sure. We can't SP any other monsters, though. We can SP the Refrain, but Refrain doesn't do anything, because, they can't even use its effect while Arya special summons since neither player can target any of the bodies. Hey DBG, how's it going? Just want to know if you think Fiendsmith will make waves in TCG kind of nuts engine. I have no idea. I haven't read those cards yet. If it's not out for YCS Indie, it is a fake card to me. And then once YCS Indie is over, Then I have Nationals testing, which I'm pretty sure that's out for Nats. So then I'll read over it. If it's not out for Nats, then I will not be reading over it. But okay, they're gonna go ahead, search field spell, Oak summon out Ash, Ash search, they activate the effect of Fuse, we Appollousa to negate it. Okay, so now that's the last Appollousa negate. Said based. Yeah, it's, I don't know, there's like no point in me testing cards that like just don't matter to me yet. Like for the next event. But fusion effect. I have a friend that's testing, like 2 friends that are testing that stuff already because they're not going to Indy. But I don't know if they're playing Fiendsmith. I know they're testing those cards though. So Botcha effect the special back out Soprano. And then Soprano effect will be able to fuse again. Because it's not a hard once per turn. But it's definitely not as good of a fusion effect this time around. Actually, I guess it's the same fusion effect, right? We're just trying to make the DD Crow. Yeah, it's like the same fusion effect anyways. They're prepping up the spreadsheets. God, yes. They do the hard work. And then when I start testing it, I can just copy and paste their homework. Okay, yeah, reading over Botcha. Okay. So special summon back out the Soprano in defense position. That's good. Oh, chain SP onto itself plus Oak. I wonder why we did that. Also, it comes out in defense. And then they're going to add back a Refrain. Okay. That's fine. And now, activate the effect to fuse. Now they're just going to summon out the DD Crow guy. And then they can DD Crow the opponent. It's not game though. It's not game though. So summon out. Activate scale. Doesn't do anything though. Don't let him use the effect! Don't let him use the effect. Don't let him use the effect. Oh no, you can't do that. You can't target the fusion. You have Aria. It says you can't target. Oh no, Connor, no. Don't let this happen to you right now. I know it doesn't matter that much, but don't let this happen to you right now. It just keeps happening. I've seen this happen like 100 times. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. People gotta get their Melodious testing up. Someone in their testing circle's gotta play the deck. Go ahead, beat over Snake Eye Ash. Yeah, it has a boost. They could DD Crow too for a bigger boost if they want to. But okay, they decide not to. And then Aria can attack on the Appo just for damage. Okay. I mean, it's not bad damage. Toxic Open 2024. Nah, I mean, they probably don't know. Because, like, a lot of people don't know that. Like, most people do not know that's how it works. Like, their opponents won't know. The people who play it won't know. So, a lot of people mess that up. So, now they're going to go affect the DD Crow. But this is their last interruption. So, it's like... Yeah, it's like the full last interruption. So... Banish Princess, Snake Eye Diabella Star, Black Witch. Okay. That's fine. We have SP bring back itself plus... It's just game. They literally have 0 interruptions. We can go World Sea. World Sea effect, banish Aria face down. Well, like, banish it, bring it back face down, pop it. I know we don't have Princess, but we can just access code. Like, there's so many ways to deal with this. I mean, we have a free World Sea on our field already. Like, the Appollousa is just sitting there with no attack. Aria's like old card, so people don't realize it affects both players. Yeah. It's like a fair enough mistake, but you know, people do gotta start catching it. Cause like this is like it's definitely a real deck at this point. So banish, summon them both face down. Oh, okay. Someone told the chat, they caught it, sure. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. It literally just does not even matter. So bring back, summon them both face down. Summon an access code, gang attack. GG. On to the game 3 now. Yeah, just don't play into nib. Just don't play into nib. That's it. Just don't play into nib. Because if they concerto draw nib, you're gonna feel sick. You can just go like SP Nightmare Phoenix and the access code, gang 2000 attack, pop, they draw a blank, battle game, 43, 25, 2000, yeah. What? Oh, or just World C pop, that works too. I don't know why I was thinking about access code so hard. That also just works. Yeah. I guess I would have just been styling going for access code pop. Okay, on to the next game. Does the Atlantis on its own play into nib without any bodies? Nah, they're not playing into it. Oh wait, yeah, they were playing into it. Yeah, they have already played into it. No, I mean you definitely just do it the way they did it. I was messing up. I was fumbling there. Definitely do it the way that Connor did. That's what I'm saying. W Connor. Okay, on to game number 3 now. Oh gosh, that was a wild pause there. Your opponent would have drawn nib. Nah, I would have played it better. If it was tournament, I would have thought through it like hard. Also, I wouldn't have been at that point, like that exact point. I would have made my opponent like fumble. Because my opponent would have been like, effect, and I'd be like, can't do that, read your card. They'd have been sick. They'd have been like, oh, I admit defeat. I wouldn't even have to go for the play. I would just look them and be like, I have World C. I'm gonna go World C, banish, summon face down, go for game. And they'd be like, oh, okay. And they would just scoop. Sometimes you just don't even have to commit to the play. Just tell your opponent you're gonna commit to it, and then they just submit defeat. It definitely works. I'd be like, hey, I'm just going for game. And then they scoop, and you're like, cool. Wow, they drew the concerto. Scale, activate, make botcha, scale, special from deck. I'm sick. That would be 5 summons for nib though. Yeah, it would be 5 summons for nib. But they just played around it by going battle, because then they can't draw nib in battle and have it work. So activate, add back. Okay. Now they're just comboing through double hand trap. That's sick. I remember people scooping the Cowboy and then players stopped mating them. I would always make my opponent show Cowboy though. I always made them show Cowboy every single time. I never got cheese though. I never had an opponent say that and not have it. Every time they had it. They would always do it the same. They'd be like, Cowboy for game, and they would just like show it. And I'd be like, yep, fair enough. I feel like nobody was ever like Cowboy for game and not showing it. Like, come on now, show it. You lying to me? Come on now. Okay, they end on flowering plus DD Crow plus potential hand traps. Normal Poplar. Poplar effect goes search. Okay. I mean, Ash plus Drool pretty good there. Plenty of time left. Go search out. I'm pretty sure that was original Sinful Spoils. Jokingly said Cowboy for game. Those were simpler times. Yeah, those were much simpler times. The time rules were also like that wasn't even time rules. That was just like, people just trying to scumbag. Time rules back then were like dummy easy. I hated the old time rules though. Time rules were so much better. No, they weren't. Oh my god, they were so much ass. Like, they were so ass. It's unbelievable. Events, like regionals took, I don't know, nowadays you go to a regional, you're out of the event by 8. Guaranteed. Guaranteed you're out of the event by 8. Like, no doubt about it. Back in the day, bro, it used to be like, it'd be like 1 a.m. sometimes. I'd be like, and I was like 12. I was like 12. And I would have school the next day too sometimes. You still got to drive home. Oh my god, those were the worst. I remember I won a regional and then went home and then it was like, alright, gotta leave. That was horrible. Nah, the new time rules are fine. I don't know, people are just OD about them. I think they're fine. Like, I don't know, like, simple answer to them, just play faster. You don't go to time as much if you play faster, or admit defeat when you're supposed to. And that's coming from someone who went to time 3 times, or I went to time like 5 times at the last event. Went to time like 5 times at the last event. But that's because I was just never scooping. I was just never scooping. Even though I was supposed to scoop in certain game states, I just wasn't. I was like, these players don't know how to play a grind game. Or they might not know how to play a grind game. So I'm going to take them to the grind game and pray. It was so awesome walking home at 11 p.m. when I was 15. Or also people, it was the same thing every time too. People would be like, oh, we're in turns already, so I'm just going to take a while to think. Because there's no problem. And it's like, no, there is a problem. I want to leave. I want to get out of here as soon as possible. The SP banish couplet. Attack. Effect. Then we just chain SP. I mean, technically they don't have to activate the effect. They could let it get beat over and summon Botcha. But no, they do activate the effect. Chain SP, banish itself plus flowering. Wait. How is flowering worded again? Will they get the effect off of this? They might. I don't know. It's amazing how many games still go on the time with the extra 5 minutes. Yeah, the extra 5 minutes was nice. It was nice. You don't have to banish flowering. Well, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about, like, do they get the effect to summon Botcha because it left the opponent's field because of their opponent's card effect. I was just seeing if it had to be sent to graveyard or something. Ah, okay, it doesn't have to be sent to graveyard, so they have to Ash now. Yep, that was a misplay. Yeah, they should have just hit the DD Crow with the SP there. Because they just had to waste Ash. So that was a mistake. Okay. Yup, banish, and then you use that to banish. And now they get that effect, they Ash. Yes. Okay. So now, pass turn. Switch to attack. And then just attack. It's not game, but that's a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, they just admit defeat. They know they can't play through it. Wow, they drew triple Ash.